Oh, yo, what's going on, guys? Tre07 Reactions. I got another, what do you call it? Another video. No, another excerpt, another installment. There we go. Another installment of the Vinnie Paz interview. Vinnie Paz on mainstream rap, melody, and 50 Cent. It should be interesting. 3 minutes. The last clip was a minute and a half. He was talking about streaming services. Hope you guys had a good holiday. I'm just going through some videos on my watch later list. This was very interesting to me. It's one of my favorite artists, so I definitely want to check out the interview. I like watching interviews, getting insight on these guys and where they're coming from and their background and stuff. So he's also talked about touring in 23. So if I get a chance, I've never seen Paz live, never seen Jedi Mind Tricks. So I would love to see them. That'd be so dope. I think I put that on my watch later list as well.
I'm a huge fan of what's called mainstream rap. I'm a huge fan of pop music. Maybe not 2022 pop music. And that's not old head like, oh, I hate it. It's just like I'm not as hip to it.
Right.
But pop music in general of the 70s, 80s, 90s, early, I have a pop sensibilities in terms of what's going on in my head. My records may not reflect that at all. But people that underground people hate. Like,
right, you would think that with all the talk from the new generations, it'd be like, you think he's an old head and he would hate on the new generation. He's not. Me neither. Like, I like a lot of the newer artists. I pay attention to what they're going through, what they're saying, what the new stuff is, and I think that's what makes Paz so dope. Is that when he puts something out, he's up on the culture. He says things. He uses metaphors and words that like is new school shit, but he'll also put like his old school twist to it. Like I love that shit.
That's who I listen. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's Jay, Wayne, whether it's younger kids, whether it's some drill kids that are newer. Not that their stuff's catchy, but a lot of that stuff, to say it influences me would be unfair, but that's the type of stuff that I'm into, you know, and listen to. So when I listen to younger kids or the current underground and there's dudes, I'm like, yo, this kid's really nice and blah, blah, blah. I still am completely aware of how there's probably not much replay value for a casual fan of rap, you know what I mean? Or someone that says like, oh, I like underground and stuff like that. I mean, stuff that you and I came up on, a lot of that stuff was palatable. It wasn't challenging music to listen to. There's catchy KRS shit. There's BDP, like classics. You throw on The Bridge Is Over, it's like, that's as hard as it gets, but it's a classic. There's classic rap records that casual fans will know, you know, but I think you and I talk like,
no, but there's also the casual fans or the casual art, even the new artists that don't know the old school. Like, you got to know your roots, right? Like, you're not just gonna be an artist and not know art. You're not just gonna be a musician and not know music. You know, you can't get into the rock music and be like, I don't know who Led Zeppelin is. I don't even listen to Aerosmith. They'd be like, you might not like their sound, but you got to be aware of these artists. Just like the new school kids, like they're making music and they have no idea who these other, like KRS-One is, who Rakim is, who Grandmaster, like Vinnie Paz, Jedi Mind Tricks. They're like, who? And I'm like, what? Like, I know your artists, like the newer artists. How come you don't know our artists? That's the gap, I think, that like, it's not cool. You know, there has to be some kind of like generation, bridge. And I think Vinnie Paz is saying that. Like, I still know, what's popping. I still know what's good, but I'll still stick to my roots and how I make music.
You know, at length over the years, not just recently, over the years, of like, is there a happy medium where you don't have people saying like, oh, this is an attempt at being commercial? Because we know I've never done that. There's nothing like, there's never like been some attempt at like a pop song. You know what I mean? Right. But bringing melody into hard shit is just interesting.
Love it.
I think 50 is the one. Like I'll probably keep referencing him, but he somehow found that thing where I go like, this dude makes incredible records that I find to be catchy, and will work with The Alchemist, and will work with. He might, in my opinion, if you're talking about success of multi-platinum, diamond level rappers like that, he has the greatest ear for beats of all time, of any successful rapper.
Wow.
And then he brings melody to these hard beats. And like,
well, what's funny is that he talked so much shit about Ja Rule singing his hooks. And as soon as they killed Ja Rule, next thing you know, 50 starts singing his. 50 came out with You say you a wankster, but you say you a gangster, but you never pop none. That's kind of like a singing, right? But he's right. He's right.
Almost its own genre. 50 shit is almost
Candy
its own genre.
shops, you know.
Shit, like, oh, this sounds like some G-Unit shit.
G-Unit.
You'll hear me say that to you. I'll
G-Unit.
send you a beat and be like, this reminds me of some G-Unit shit.
Yeah,
like
because G-Unit was just
at
their
were
peak.
At their prime.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think it's almost its own. It's like bringing melody to hardcore shit. And again, that's not every song on this record. There is shit where it's just rhyming. You know.
All right, hell yeah. Once again, Vinnie Paz, Vinnie Pazienza, Jedi Mind Tricks. That's what's up. This is Tre07 Reactions. If you don't know already, I'm getting back on my game this year. I got these videos coming out. I'll probably put this one out today or tomorrow or something. I don't know. I obviously, you can see I got the same outfit on. I don't know. It'll be the next few days. Because bringing in the new year, getting the kids ready to go back to school, all that stuff. Hope you guys had a good holiday. And I hope you guys are hanging out with me. And you're enjoying my stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals, we haul your trash, we connect your calls, we drive your ambulances, we guard you while you sleep. Do not fuck with us.